What's up, everybody? Welcome to York Reacts. If this is your first time here, we do breakdowns. I do breakdowns of game trailers, of films, all kinds of stuff like that. So sit back in your seat, relax. We're going to be checking out the Evil West trailer. And it's not really a trailer today. This is basically a gameplay overview. So they're going to be breaking down some of the gameplay elements, how you're going to play it, what kind of weapons you're going to use, all kinds of the skills, and what kind of enemies you're going to run into. So I want to break this down. There might be some great details that I can kind of give to you guys and break down some of these scenes. So without further ado, let's check it out, baby. Here we go.
Welcome to Evil West. A dark menace consumes the American frontier. Rise up to become a Wild West superhero and eradicate the vampire.
Graphics look nice.
That's mine. In this narrative-driven action
so
adventure,
we're first going to watch the entire trailer. I'm going to let it kind of play all the way through. I'm going to try not to stop it all and talk. And then after that, I'm going to slow-mo it and break down a bunch of these scenes so we can break down some of this stuff. So, let's do this.
you'll battle through an explosive campaign.
Oh, that looks
alone
cool.
or with a friend, as myths and legends come alive.
Oh,
You didn't see
no,
that
I did
coming.
not see that coming. Nice.
Beasts and bloodthirsty creatures lurk in the shadows
Whoa.
in this twisted vision of the
Okay.
Old West.
Okay.
You play as Jesse Rentier,
Oh, that was
vampire
cool.
hunter raised by his father
gotta
William
be
in the
one of the
ancient
cinematics.
Rentier Institute.
My father in his office?
He is.
The last line of defense between humanity and the unrelenting supernatural forces. Jesse is already a well-trained hunter,
Look how badass.
though he can be unpredictable, rebellious, and stubborn.
Maybe you'll make it out of this after all.
Fortunately, you can always count on your partner Edgar, a retired Rentier agent forced back into action as a deadly vampiric conspiracy emerges from the darkness and deals a
Wow,
crippling
look at
blow
that. That
to
looks
the
great.
Institute.
I love that. Wow.
Together, you'll lead the counterattack against these monsters, while Jesse learns to accept his growing responsibilities and become a
Okay.
leader.
Oh, look at that.
Explore every corner of the
Yeah,
Wild
zip
West,
lining in.
from vast oil fields to infested mines and
Wow,
mighty canyons
yeah.
to shadowy ghost towns.
Ooh.
As you progress on your journey, you'll encounter new friends,
Eek.
vital for bolstering your forces against the vampire threat, but even more new foes.
Still on your father's leash, I see.
Evil West is
Yeah, I
all
love his
about
walk.
over-the-top, high-octane action.
Oh, yeah. Yes. Oh,
Combine and customize all the tools at your disposal to defeat
Dude.
the supernatural hordes with
this
style
looks
and
really
efficiency.
fun. Oh,
As you rebuild the Rentier Institute,
yeah.
you'll unlock a growing arsenal of weapons and equipment. Make use of your trusty revolver for
Ooh.
fast and reliable damage at close to mid-range.
Nice. Look at this.
With the rifle, you can directly
Wow,
target
that
and
looks
hit
cool.
enemy weak spots for devastating damage.
I love the effects in here.
Bullseye. Need more raw power? You'll want the Rentier boomstick. A heavy-hitting,
That's my type
sawed-off
of gun.
shotgun ideal
Oh.
for close combat.
Dang. Oh. Oh.
Unusual
cool.
threats require unusual tools. And sometimes a good lightning power punch is just what you need.
Yes.
The Rentier Gauntlet is one of the most advanced technological
Wow, what an
achievements
interesting
from
take on the
Institute
old Wild
Research
West, huh?
Laboratory to date.
Huh.
Jesus Christ, what happened here?
There's a lot of deadly tools
Okay.
to try out in battle. It's up to you to mix and match these tools, combined with melee and
Nice.
ranged attacks to create powerful combos, while dodging, blocking, and parrying your way to victory.
Oh.
Each weapon and tool in your arsenal has its own
Jesus.
skill tree, letting you upgrade and customize
Yeah.
your playstyle even further. Infuse weapons with the power of lightning, or supercharge your gauntlet to unleash
Yeah.
an endless ballet of
Damn.
dazzling punches.
Jeez.
Perfect.
The world of Evil West is full of mysteries
Wow,
to
that was
uncover.
cool.
And
Well,
Colossal foes to take on.
Yeah. Right on. Look at this. Whoa.
Become the ultimate vampire hunter.
Nice.
Evil West releases on consoles and PC.
NPC. Okay. Awesome. Wow. You know what? First of all, I'm kind of shocked. This game came out of left field a little bit. I think I've heard of it before, and it's one of those games where like I feel like this game is going to go under the radar. Okay. It's one of those things where this game is probably really, really, really fun to play. And it's answering all the calls to what people want, okay? A lot of people, when they played Red Dead Redemption, they wanted zombie mode, right? When they got zombie mode, it was huge. And when Red Dead 2 came out, everybody wanted to play multiplayer, undead zombie type of thing, where they're in the Wild West and they're killing zombies, right? Well, that's what this is, with a twist on it, and it looks really cool. I love the swagger of the guy, and like, let's play this trailer back again. And I'm gonna slow-mo this trailer really, really slow, and I just wanna break down some of these scenes. We're not gonna watch the whole thing over in slow motion, but I just wanna break down a couple things. There's some animation problems I saw, and a couple things I wanna talk about. So, let's dive in. So right off the rip, they impressed me with like visuals. So the visuals look really nice of like the character and his skin and his clothing and his armor and all that stuff. It seems like graphically, they're getting more, they're getting better and better, all these companies. Now, Flying Wild Hog, I think, is the studio that's behind this, the developer. I'm going to have to look it up. If it's not, correct me if I'm wrong. But this looks gorgeous. I don't know what engine that it's done in. It might be done in Unreal 5, maybe 4 to get the game out and to make sure it's all good. But it looks great. Like I said, visually it's looking pretty good. Like right here, this is where I was like, wow, this looks pretty nice. And I love the way he comes in and the way this guy like walks, and he's got some swag to him. He's got some swagger. And it's interesting how, these zombies are going to be in the Wild West, and I think it's a cool take on it. Like I said, it's giving the players what they want. Everybody's been wanting a game like this, so here you go. Here it is. So hopefully people will dive into this and give it what credit it's due, right? These developers deserve a chance at selling millions of copies, because this game deserves to sell millions of copies. This is really cool how they're down in the depths of the devils of the, this is so cool how everything is so dark and gritty. It pulls a different twist to some of this stuff in the sense that like the Wild West is already gritty, but they're taking it to the extreme here. And the cinematics are great. Like this looks like a cinematic, just the lighting, everything. Like if this is in-game, wow. Great job, right? But really cool how he just catches a bat out of thin air. I wonder if he like calls it in and it's his buddy. Who knows? It's very interesting, that little part right there. It'd be cool to have a bat as like your friend that you can send off and look for shit and, send off a whole bunch of bats to attack somebody or a group of people. That'd be cool as like a gameplay element, This looks like Red Dead, that scene. Now, this scene right here is really interesting. Now, I don't think this is motion captured. Now, it might be. If there's an animator that worked on this scene, let me know, because it looks keyframed, him standing up right here. And the reason why I say that is the weight doesn't feel right. There's something interesting as he's like getting up. If it was motion capture, it's been edited too much. It's been deleted too much. Too much motion has been cleaned up or cut out of there. Like this motion right here of him getting up with his leg out, it just doesn't look right. I think you would move your leg up, like he would reposition his other leg before getting up something, because it just doesn't look right. And his mouth didn't look right either in one of the other scenes. It's just like one of those things. I don't think they did motion capture on the faces of any of these scenes in the game. I think it's all hand keyframed. So you're not going to see like really beautiful facial animation work like you would see on a God of War game or something like that. I don't think you're going to see that in here, but it might be. We'll see when it comes out. But from what I saw in here, it looked keyframed. It looked raw. So right after this scene, this is the stuff I was talking about earlier. There's like micro jitters. he doesn't just go like this and look at him. See that? I don't know if you can see it, but there's a lot of little motion going on as he's supposed to just be doing something simple. His head's just supposed to look over, you know, but as it's looking over, it's jittering around. And this is me being nitpicky, but this is what I do in games. I love this stuff, and I do my best to fix every little micro jitter in my animations and in this stuff. And a lot of these shots look really good, but it's just a couple things, like right here. This one looked weird to me. It just looked really jittery. You know, like I said, this game is something that's coming out of left field, and I think it's going to catch some people by surprise. I don't feel like they've done enough marketing on this game, because the game is almost out, and I don't feel like a lot of people know about this game. If you were to walk down the street and ask them, hey, do you know about the Wild West and this, what's it called? Evil West. Do you know about Evil West? They go, no, what, is it a movie? No one on the street would know. You ask them about Grand Theft Auto, God of War, these big franchises, right? They know. And it's because sometimes it's not a lot of marketing too on their end, right? Like this game, I feel like could do really well if it's marketed more. So hopefully they push it more and a lot of people check it out like myself and make videos about it, because I feel like it has potential. Now here's another scene, okay? When this guy, the same guy, when he has the gun and he's pulling over the gun in this scene, you can see that the gun isn't just smoothly going over. It's like, there's little tiny weird motions going on in the gun that haven't been cleaned up to make it look and feel smooth. And I noticed it right away. Like, see this? Ooh, ooh, ooh. Right away it starts and goes bank and then boom, boom. It just looks weird. And I'm going to point that stuff out every time because it really visually looks weird to me. But this thing looks awesome. Him slamming the guy down. A lot of the gameplay elements looked great in here. So like, I'm going to put this back to full speed now. Now, a lot of these elements in this game look phenomenal. Like when you're fighting and slaying all these like, what do you call them, zombies, whatever, when you're coming, look at this. This looks great. When you're traversing through, looks awesome. This looks gorgeous. Love, 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 love the environments. Like this looks great. I should have slow-moed it or kept it slow-mo because all this is going by so fast now. So let me kind of go back to slow motion here so I can talk about a couple. I'm trying not to make these videos long, but it happens every time. So, as you go through this world, it looks great. Traversing and going through, it looks visually great. I love the environments, like I was saying. It's nice to go from, and they're showing off these different styles of environments, down below, up above, you know. And in here, it looks gorgeous. Just the type of like, the rocks and everything look like you're really there. It looks like Moab, Utah. It looks authentic, which is great. Great to see in another game because lately, a lot of people have not been taking their super realistic approach, so it's nice to see this. Looks phenomenal. These explosions, everything looks great. Now, this character right here, yeah, so you can tell that he is hand animated. And then right here, this guy's hand goes into his body. Now, even though this is gameplay, this is stuff you would want to try to fix before you show it to the public and millions of people, right? But if you look closely at this guy's hands, when he goes like this and puts his hands into his chest, they don't stop. His finger goes into his armor or whatever it is on his thing. So let me replay it, and if you look really carefully, you'll see his finger goes bink and goes in just a little tiny bit. And, you know, we spend a lot of man hours on the computer trying to make sure every little finger doesn't clip through the vest or anything like that. So, like, here it is right there. Right there. And so I saw, when we were watching the trailer the first time, I thought, oh, I immediately saw his finger go through. This looks great though, man. The lighting. Like, I can nitpick stuff all I want, but the game looks great. You got, all you guys out there watching this, I want you to, like right here, his arm just went right through the door, right? His arm clipped through the door. But does that make you want to not play this game? Are you going to not play the game because of little animation problems or no. This game's going to be super fun. Just pick it up, have fun. This is the type of game, play on your PC with high-end graphics cards, sit on the couch with the big TV with your controller. It looks dope. I hope you guys support the developers is what I'm saying, because a lot of these games go under the radar that are phenomenal. Like the gameplay in here looks really, really fun. And I think that if people just give this game a chance, it's gonna sell millions of copies and people will be toting about it and talking about it for a long time to come. So, I hope you enjoyed this video. Make sure to smash the like button like Hulk.
Smash.
And I appreciate all your time and support. If you're new here and you've enjoyed the content, make sure to subscribe. You know what to do. I don't need to tell you. So I appreciate all your time and support. And I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace!